British Columbia's NDP Green government has a new destroyer to add to their team, and this one has huge political ramifications for the province. Darryl Plecas, a BC Liberal MLA elected in Abbotsford South, effectively crossed the floor to take the speakership of the legislature. I'll remind you that because the NDP formed government with the support of the Green Party, they were expected to offer up a speaker from their ranks. This would have removed one of their votes in their very tight majority. But now Plecas has removed his vote from the opposition benches, essentially giving the NDP a 3-seat majority until the by-election for Christy Clark's former seat is held. This means that much of the 16 years of BC Liberal policy, free market, low tax policies, pro-industry and pro-resource policies can now be undone much faster. But why did Plecas do this? Why did he betray the BC Liberals and walk into the arms of Premier Horgan and his destroyers? Could it be the extra $50,000 a year salary and cushy benefits that come with the speaker's position? He basically elevated himself to cabinet with the cabinet member's salary without even having to be appointed. There was plenty of speculation a few months ago that Plecas had been approached to be the speaker. Let me tell you what he said to Black Press News back in June when there was speculation he was being actively recruited by the NDP.
I was elected as a Liberal. It would be very disrespectful of me, very dishonorable for me to, what in this case would be in effect crossing the floor.
I truly hope that that quote haunts Mr. Plecas for the rest of his political life, because I'll be the first to say it. Mr. Plecas, your political bet has been made and you will never be re-elected in Abbotsford South. It's a region in this province that is literally as conservative as Alberta. Plecas won his riding in May with 53% of the vote, and the NDP only won 28%, and they've never cracked better than that in any previous election in the riding either. And federally, Abbotsford as a whole is where Conservative MP Eddie Fast is from, and he consistently surpasses 60% of the vote in each election. Plecas has now been kicked out of the BC Liberal caucus. The Riding Association of Abbotsford South has revoked his party membership, and he now must sit as an independent while he serves as the speaker. But in BC, we can go further than that. We are the only province to have recall legislation. And believe me, I've already heard from viewers in Abbotsford South and BC Liberal members in the riding that they are going to push ahead and try to get this backstabber recalled. Because there is simply no good reason a conservative riding like Abbotsford South should ever accept an MLA who would enable the NDP and their destroyers. Recall legislation dictates that an MLA can only be recalled 18 months after the election to prevent abuse. Well, that means we have 10 months until the recall date of November 2018. During that 10 months, organizers need to come up with a plan, because once you file for recall, you only have 60 days to garner signatures of 40% of the riding's registered voters. It's a daunting task for sure, but if you take these 10 months to stage the ground game, it's absolutely possible. And we know that during the 10 months, these destroyers, who will be enabled by their renegade BC Liberal MLA turned speaker, will give plenty of reminders and ammunition to the voters of Abbotsford South to say that this recall needs to happen. For the Rebel.media, I'm Christopher Wilson. Thanks for watching. Make sure you never miss an update from the crazy times we see here in BC politics. Click subscribe on Rebel Canada's YouTube page, and I'll keep you updated to all the activities of BC's destroyers.